So you've arrived at a significant crossroads and decided to call it quits. It's a weighty decision, often filled with emotional turmoil and uncertainty about the future. Good for you. Taking control of your life and making tough choices is a sign of strength. It means you're prioritizing your well-being and future happiness. But now, as the dust settles, you're staring at the daunting price tag for a divorce lawyer. The legal fees can seem insurmountable, adding financial stress to an already challenging situation. $15,000 on average is what you can expect to pay. It's a substantial sum that could be used for so many other things. That's a car, a reliable vehicle to get you back on your feet and moving forward. A down payment on a new home, a fresh start in a space that reflects your new chapter. Or a year's worth of groceries, providing nourishment and stability as you rebuild your life. Here's the truth. You don't always need a lawyer for a simple, uncontested divorce. If you and your spouse are in agreement on the major issues, you have options. You got yourself into this marriage with all its complexities and promises, and now you can absolutely get yourself out with a little guidance and determination. The legal system often looks intentionally complicated, a maze of jargon and procedures, because some people make a very good living off your confusion and perceived helplessness. But you can do this yourself. You have the intelligence and capability to navigate this process. I'll show you how to save a fortune, avoid unnecessary stress, and get it done efficiently in 5 simple steps. No confusing legal jargon, just clear, concise facts and straightforward instructions. Don't take out a second mortgage or drain your savings. To pay someone exorbitant fees to simply file papers that you are perfectly capable of filing yourself. Sit up straight, take a deep breath, and let's get started on this journey to freedom and a brighter future. So, you're considering a DIY divorce? That's great, but before you jump in, let's make sure you're actually eligible. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of saving money, but doing it wrong can cost you more in the long run. First things first, is a DIY divorce even the right path for you? If you and your spouse are constantly fighting over the well-being of your kids, property division, or financial matters, seriously, stop right now and hire a lawyer. Don't even think about proceeding without professional guidance. This DIY approach is really designed for people who are in complete agreement on absolutely everything. That means no kids involved, or if there are children, you have a simple, clearly written custody plan already in place, and your finances are completely straightforward and uncomplicated. Also, you absolutely need to meet your state's specific residency requirements, which is usually a minimum of 6 months, but it's crucial to double-check the laws in your particular state. Because if you don't meet these requirements, the court will immediately toss your case out, wasting your time and effort. So let's quickly recap. You and your spouse are in complete agreement on all issues. There are no messy or complicated finances to untangle, and you confidently meet all the residency rules for your state. If you can honestly check off all of those boxes with confidence, then congratulations, you're likely ready to proceed with a DIY divorce. But if not, unfortunately, you're dismissed from this particular path. For the rest of you who are eligible, let's move on to the next crucial step in the process. Now, let's talk about the forms. This is where things can feel a little overwhelming, but don't worry, we'll break it down. The paperwork is a crucial part of the divorce process, and getting it right from the start can save you a lot of headaches down the road. They might look scary, intimidating even, with all the legal jargon and fine print. But remember, it's just paperwork. It's a standardized process, and while it requires attention to detail, it's definitely manageable. Think of it as a series of steps you need to follow carefully. The best place to start is your official county or state court website. This is your go-to resource for all the correct forms and information specific to your jurisdiction. It's absolutely essential that you obtain your forms from the official court website. Don't pay for forms elsewhere. There are many websites that offer legal forms for a fee, but these may not be up to date or even valid in your specific court. Once you're on the official website, look for the section on divorce or family law and download the divorce packet. This packet is usually called a petition for dissolution of marriage, or something similar, depending on your state. This is the document that officially starts the divorce process. When filling out the forms, be sure to fill it out honestly. Accuracy is key here. It's crucial that you don't lie or hide assets. Be transparent about all your financial information, property, and debts. Providing false information on these forms is considered perjury, which is a serious offense with legal consequences. If you get stuck or confused at any point, Don't hesitate to use the court's instructions. They are there to guide you through the process. After you've completed all the forms, make copies of everything. One complete set for you, for your records. One set for your spouse, as they will need a copy of everything you're filing with the court, and the original documents for the court. Before you submit anything, double-check your work meticulously. Make sure you haven't missed any fields or made any errors. It's also a good idea to have a smart friend, preferably someone with some legal knowledge or experience, review it. A fresh pair of eyes can often catch mistakes you might have overlooked. Once you're confident that everything is accurate and complete, file the packet with the court clerk. Be prepared to pay the filing fee at this time. The amount will vary depending on your location. After you pay the fee, the clerk stamps your documents, officially marking them as received by the court. The clerk then assigns and gives you a case number. This number will be used to track your case throughout the divorce process. And just like that, you've taken a significant first step. You just did what lawyers often charge thousands of dollars for. After filing, you must officially notify your spouse. This is called service of process. Easiest way. Your spouse signs a waiver of service in front of a notary, file it with the court. If not, use certified mail with return receipt or hire a sheriff or process server. You can't serve the papers yourself. It must be a neutral adult. Get proof of service and file it with the court. Don't cut corners. Improper service can get your case dismissed. Follow the rules, get your proof, and keep moving. Jump through this hoop and you're on track. Papers are filed and served. Now you wait. Most states have a 90-day cooling off period. Use this time to draft your marital settlement agreement, how you'll split assets, debts, and if needed, a parenting plan. Be specific. List every account, debt, and who pays what. For kids, detail custody, holidays, and decision-making. The more detailed, the less chance for future fights. Sign the agreement in front of a notary. This document is your ticket to a smooth, uncontested divorce. Don't waste the waiting period. Get it done. Final step, a judge makes it official. In some places, you might not even need to appear. Check with your court. If you do, it's a quick hearing. Dress respectfully, bring all your documents. The judge will ask if you both agree and if the marriage is over. Answer clearly and respectfully. If everything's in order, the judge signs the final decree. The clerk stamps it. You're officially divorced. You did it yourself, saved thousands, and took control. That's a powerful feeling. Forget 15 grand for a lawyer. DIY divorce costs mostly the court filing fee, usually $150 to $400. Can't afford it? Apply for a fee waiver. Other costs, notary fees, copies, and possibly a process server, usually under $100. Add it up. Most people spend under $500 total. Compare that to $15,000. You're saving over 95%. DIY divorce is affordable, predictable, and puts you in control. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Be smart with your money. If you hit a snag, don't panic or run to an expensive lawyer. For paperwork help, use services like LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer for a flat fee. If you and your spouse disagree on one issue, try mediation. It's cheaper and faster than court. Many communities offer low-cost mediation. Don't be a hero. Get help if you need it, but keep control. A DIY divorce doesn't mean doing it all alone. Use smart, affordable resources to get unstuck. Stay in charge and keep moving forward. Divorce doesn't have to be a financial disaster. With common sense and these steps, you can handle it yourself. Take control, save money, and start your new chapter with confidence. Download the free checklist and subscribe for more smart legal tips. Now stop watching and go get it done. You're dismissed.